Huh. You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
My face is starting to sting, and my throat feels super parched.
Here. Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Shion? Oh, wait. You're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
To be let free!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Be my guest! It's time!
They're surrounding us. Leave the enemy's arch to me.
Milky Way here!
Demons descend!
Flashing fang!
Raging dream!
Hurricane thrust!
Hurricane thrust!
Raging cascade!
Flaming meteor!
Raging cascade!
Inferno crossing!
Raging cascade! Water! Raging cascade!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Raging cascade!
Rising fire!
Wait, they're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Linwell!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine. Raging cascade!
Dragon to war!
Raging cascade! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it? Raging
Not by a
cascade!
long shot!
Healing circle! Raging cascade!
Into the fray!
Raging
Power
cascade!
up!
Rising eat dirt!
This one's mine!
Raging cascade!
Sonic thrust!
Make it rain!
Alpha! Astral energy!
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had. of cake!
No further!
Water!
Save you! As it cools up, time to get out of the way!
Dance in the wind!
All back in their defenses!
Time you have your uses!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Let me help! Light astral energy! Photon flare! Light astral energy!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
I'll smash you!
Do it! Dance in the Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Now that's what I call ice.
Go no further!
Far enough! No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Are those rockets spin? Can't get out of this!
Raging cascade! Raging cascade! Raging
Anything in armor is all mine!
Raging cascade! Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Next time, do you think we could add some more flames into the mix?
Huh? It's not that easy to adjust, you know. Oh. Go no further!
Inside me, yours to be let free!
How about Raging Cascade? It's a duel of the arts! Raging Cascade! Do it! Go, Helene!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Here, let me
Raging Cascade! That's my cue!
Severing wind!
Shut him down!
Raging
I can carve through armor!
If it's in the Raging Cascade! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Here I go! Raging Cascade! This one's mine! Raging Cascade! Hear me! Burning! This one's mine! Glacial Spear! Here's the evil! Blast! You get the gist! Radiant, I'm ready!
You're mine! This one's mine!
Not in your dreams! Raging Cascade! Do it, Falcon! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Step back! This one's all law!
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
Raging Cascade!
Blow away! Shattering out! Pieces!
You have to aim for the bright area on their back!
Here I come!
Flying
All yours, Kisara!
Lightning! Raging Cascade! Raging Cascade! This one's
Time to
mine!
let it rip!
Dance in the wind!
This one's mine!
Dance in the wind! Healing
Take
circle!
this!
I owe you one.
Dance in the wind!
Why'd you heal me?
Is that you done?
Air Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Going in!
Dazzle!
Raging Cascade!
I'm not done! Tear!
Raging Cascade! Spread! Going in! Raging Cascade!
Ready and quick! Demon Fang! I'll smash you!
Make it rain! Frozen!
Hammer!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
I won't forgive you! This one's mine!
You want me?
Raging Cascade! Not on my watch! Where are you going? Raging Cascade! Raging Cascade!
Burn up! We got fire!
I got this!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
You require...
Here!
I'm not done!
Water! Hear my call! Glacial Spear! Raging Cascade! Raging Cascade! Raging Cascade! Spread! Magic is there! Spread!
Burn in hell!
Blah blah blah! I never miss! Air thrust! Don't mind if I do!
In a vine?
Air! I'll heal you all!
Do it, Alphen!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Dance in the wind! Healing air thrust!
I owe you one.
Dance in the wind!
don't know what
Air
I'll do with that.
thrust! Magic is there!
Finish it!
Air
She-
thrust! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Any chance we could make the next time a little bit warmer?
Does it look like it comes with a thermostat?
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there'll be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't...
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different. For you to handle both.
Callous. Calcified. Calagnia.
What kind of... I'll do my best! Burn up!
Raging Cascade! Here goes! Spread! Raging Cascade! Raging!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Lunar corruption!
Piercing
Raging
for the weak
Cascade! Raging Cascade! Raging!
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
Blah blah blah! Corruption! Spread!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
I'll
Got
heal
it!
you all!
I'll leave it to you!
Here goes! Don't mind if I do! Raging Cascade! Healing Circle!
Make it rain!
Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Glacial Spear!
Here's evil!
Flaming through!
Raging Cascade! Play nice!
Here's the
This one's mine! Raging Cascade!
Do it, Halim!
All yours, Kisara!
I think I'm getting stronger.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about.
Do you think this might...
But why this
We can figure that out later. This one's tough, but we have... no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogles?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
Raging Cascade!
Far enough!
Not today!
Raging
Can't
Cascade!
get out of this!
Hold on to your arms!
me help!
Here I come! Healing circle! Raging
No more
Cascade!
playing nice.
I can carve through
Fire you
everyone!
up. This one keeps
And just like
charging
that,
us!
that's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Spinning just watching you!
It's time to finish this. Die! Consuming wildfire. Glacial spear.
Raging Cascade!
This one's mine.
Let's
keep up the pressure.
Shattering of
Rising
pieces!
Armor!
Attack time!
Their arms were interrupted.
Ignite!
Raging Cascade!
You fire ahead!
In a bind?
Raging Cascade! Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too. Raging Cascade!
What real pain feels like?
I may have bit off more than I could chew.
Raging Cascade! Spread!
Blah, blah, blah. Here's a healing art.
You get the
Not
gist.
done yet!
Spread! Back into
Blah, blah, blah.
Gemini Aqua! Hurricane! Steering Flame!
Blah, blah, blah.
Ready!
Here's a healing art.
Neon! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Raging Cascade!
Shattering?
Naturally.
Armor won't save you!
Double demon fang!
Annihilation! Spread!
Take this!
Raging Cascade!
Mine!
Where are you going, Luna?
Raging Cascade! Spread! Raging Cascade! Lunar Blast!
No further!
Blah, blah, blah. Here's a healing art. Blah, blah.
Anything in order is all mine! I can carve through armor!
Inferno Crossing.
You get the gist.
Blah, blah, blah.
You get the gist.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm gone.
Leave the charge for me.
You get the gist.
Sonic drop!
You get the gist.
Not today!
Blah, blah, blah. Ground and pearl.
You get the gist.
Not on my watch.
No escape!
Now or never!
By the power of
In a
flame.
bind?
Inferno Crossing.
Double demon fang!
Do it. Alpin. Astral Energy.
Say no more!
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
Here come more!
We'll just have to keep fighting.
Raging
Astral
Cascade.
Arts?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
If it's in the sky, it's
Raging
mine.
Cascade. Spread.
You picked the wrong fight!
Raging Cascade. Spread.
Arts required.
Do it. Astral Energy. Full throttle.
Mega ray.
Raging Cascade.
Hurricane strike. I will heal you all.
Raging Cascade.
I never miss.
Raging Cascade. Raging Cascade.
Finish this!
Kisara. Frozen.
Hammer! Prepare to be sealed!
Thanks so much.
Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem.
You got company. Hold on to your arm. Here I come.
Not on my watch.
Armor won't save you! In a bind?
Rising Falcon!
Raging Cascade.
Sword Lane Alpha!
They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Manuel!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malika!
Raging Cascade.
Let the marksman handle this.
Raging Cascade. Raging Cascade.
This one's mine.
Raging
This one's
Cascade.
mine!
Will this help? Raging Cascade! Raging Cascade! Threat! Raging Cascade!
Make it rain!
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
All thanks to you.
You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come back up.
How could a girl ever say no?
As impressive as
Raging
always.
Cascade!
Here I hope that was improving.
No, I mean, you're even
You've
better
got
than
a
ever.
knack for battle.
I've never seen
still
Tion
plan on
actually
training.
look flustered.
That's what I like to hear.
Raging Cascade! Art Steel! Threat!
Armor won't save you!
Raging Cascade!
Not today!
Not in your dreams! Raging Cascade! Magic advance!
Anything in armor is all
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
I never miss! Fred! Blah, blah, blah! Fred! Blah, blah,
Nice
blah!
work!
Fred! You get...
Take this!
Take care of... Poodle!
Do it!
All yours, Kisara!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do. Just please stay safe.
New lease on
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it. Just
Alpha.
watch and learn.
That's enough!
Go back down! Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles.
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that'll...
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this...
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part.
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light,
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with...
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
Hey, is that it over there?
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
No, but... this is it. This is the ship I...
3 centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internal.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all.
The past meets the... I really am from a different time.
Yeah, but you've got...
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more...
Right.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not have...
So we've just gotta sit around here and wait?
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about...
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once... We should prepare ourselves for every possible...
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything...
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have...
Works for me.
It's funny.
What is?
All this. When we first started, after all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against.
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing.
And a little shocked.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can...
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy
No offense taken. And this is no pick...
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dana. I don't think we'll be able to avoid...
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us?
The people of Lennox?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work, which... And it's not just us. If places like Menin...
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over... There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dana.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that...
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to...
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid... Shion?
Huh? Yeah.
Where? Shion? Where'd Shion go? How could she just go off on her own? Shion. Shion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Volron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time. The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Xion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Xion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to...
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first. But ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens...
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renaissance on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's... too much. It's way too much.
When this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Xion!
Help me.
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Alvin.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. Fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys... You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.
The end of the world.
I believe Shion is telling the truth.
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything... Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doomed.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't...
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands.
So where do her thorns?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all.
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral...
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how... Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelagian. When her thorns went wild.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? But why would they want to destroy...
As for that, I really cannot say for certain.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figure...
Can you blame? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, especially when that deception has led to
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we see. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say?
Right.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, that?
Compared to what Shion's going through, still.
Even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind...
Yeah.
Xion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know?
Yeah.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on. She really needed that. That's what I mean.
I just want for Xion what we all have. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday...
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but I have my own dreams.
Agreed. Can't sleep.
After everything...
Fair enough.
Xion, I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorn. I just figured that, but it...
I know.
She was...
I'm sure.
You...
Yeah, you were a...
Yeah. When you think about... But over time... No, I mean, I think...
Rinwell.
Did you know?
You mean about...
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. It's like...
You and me.
You?
That's what I...
At least you
I don't...
Yeah, with all...
I know.
Hey.
Zephyr,
I guess...
Law.
Sorry. We'll need all our... probably...
Yeah. Hey.
As much as I try to look like I have things...
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you... That's okay. I was different back then. But in that room with Deadime, when you called me your friend... Because until that moment, I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword. But after that day, one time became two. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared then. Everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think I didn't want to die and lose you all. But
Xion.
But then I realized. Don't worry, it's okay. I've met too many people along the way, so I'll fight. I don't know how we're going to do it.
It's going to be... But I swear...
Thank you.
Remember what we...
Yeah.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. Oh. We depart for Lenegus.
Isn't that the bull? It's surrounded by Zoogles.
Hey now, no picking on Ab!
Hi, Hoodle!
Far enough! Easter!
We managed to turn the tide!
For now.
You're right. Better stay alert.
Yeah!
I can't...
Yes!
Yeah?
Hey! Good, yeah.
Don't look now, but the animals have come to see you off.
Of course, the only affection...
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
You... could never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
We've reached our destination.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here, then?
I'll see what I can do.
Go no further! By the power of Lord, you're really...
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Over so soon?
size of the trash.
Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
As impressive as all.
And here I hoped I wasn't...
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Air thrust! You're really, really strong!
I'm just trying to do the best I can. Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Out of my way! In the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Slag assault!
Air thrust!
My fists are crushing it out there!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Easy peasy, huh, Hoodle? This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do you even walk with this thing?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Well, let's... Gee. Here.
You finally made it.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Hi, Hoodle! Glacier Field! Here's evil! This one's mine! Don't mind if I do!
In a bind?
Demon Fang!
Careful! It's some kind of camouflage! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
You picked the wrong fight!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the joke! Air thrust!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's
Blah,
for.
blah, blah!
Get
Air
behind
thrust!
me.
Good.
Blah, blah, blah!
I'll leave it to you.
Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
Rising Wyvern!
Do it! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
A comfortable win.
That's
Dance
far
in the
enough.
wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Now or never.
Dance!
Can't get out of this!
Mega ray!
I can carve through armor!
I'll shoot them out of the sky!
Denied!
It's weakened!
Not today! This ends now!
Not on my watch! Air thrust!
Megasonic thrust!
Air thrust! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Bronze and red! I never miss!
Down! You're on!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Make it work! Xion, astral energy! Full throttle!
Wow! Look what I just found.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again. Go no further!
Okay, changing
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Now or never.
It can hide itself? Amazing!
Dance in the wind! Requires complete focus! Air thrust!
No further! Armor won't save you!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Dueling! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Everyone hanging in there?
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
There's something in the water.
Well, it's the moment of truth.
This lady better hold together once we're...
Law, don't say that. You're going to...
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of...
A name? You know...
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her...
Thaw Nights.
Huh?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally...
I like it. Sounds perfect.
Not sure I'm completely convinced, but... Well, it's as good a name as any.
Okay, people. We have two goals. First, we need to get to Lenegus and make the Renin, and then we need to figure out the truth behind Xion's thorns, all right?
You know, I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence, crammed inside a
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feels...
nothing like realizing how small you are. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Danon.
How much longer until we reach...
There are better ways to use your time than nap. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facility.
Good idea. The starship may end up serving us. Think you'll be all right with...
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll...
In that case, she's all yours.
Everything okay, Shion? You seem a little different.
Is something...
No. I was merely...
You mean since you became a lord and left Len...
I am as prone to sentiment. You too have a history with Lennigus. Doesn't that frighten...
Well, it is a place where I took the lives of but I can't keep running forever.
I see.
Dohali.
Forgive me. I was wrong. Come back and...
We'll be good.
This must feel like a homecoming. What was life on Lennigus like back then?
Let's just say, I don't have many. They called it treatment. But
You mean...
that's right. All I was to them, day in, the look that some existence, huh? I thought things couldn't get any... Is it any wonder I lacked? Sure, that's when...
I'm
No,
You say...
are you...
Why should... It's that... This struggle was never about saving... If we're...
A world...
Not... If we're going... Now I see it.
A vic...
You bet...
Yeah. We can do...
Hey, Alphen, listen to this!
Hey!
What's got Law all flustered?
Only that he's afraid of flying, the big baby.
Hey!
It's a star...
Well, maybe you're the one with the problem.
Guys.
Oh!
Hard to argue.
You okay? Feeling...
Actually, now that you mention it,
Glad to hear it. That device there cut her up.
I was just...
It's a healing pump.
Oh, you don't... Alphen?
No, Naori laid me...
So,
Yes.
that's definitely...
What...
With the... Alphen.
Of course.
Even in that although with the world, if I've learned... And the one...
Well, we're not...
I know.
So...
Probably...
Is everyone about ready?
Before...
Kisara has a point.
I'd like to hear more too.
Very well. Of course, it's social
Enough to determine someone's...
They can be honed with the right as a...
Those capable of... Still.
Thanks for...
Come on, you've seen her skill with...
On arts... No, it's fine.
Jeez.
Wait a...
I am...
Of course, as if such
So this...
I would wager so. Chances are she's also connected to the...
If the Renis Alma is being used to exploit Dana...
That red woman's got a lot to answer.
We're about to land. The descent can...
If they're...
Lenegus's infrastructure is largely automated.
Do you think anyone realizes that...
We may not have received a royal welcome, but I doubt our entrance went unnoticed.
I really hope...
So now what? And if we're lucky, the Renis Alma...
There is an area of the city that is accessible only to the Sovereign.
Forbidden?
I don't know. Hence my desire to... In any case...
Then you think that source might have...
Precisely. Whatever, then the Renis Alma hiding something of that...
It stands to reason we should be looking some...
Indeed.
But it's been over 300 years since I was made a sovereign.
There's only one way to find...
Shion's right.
All right. It's not like we're swimming in... Beyond that wall lies a city full of Renins. A capital city where Shion and... Dohalim used to live, no less. Who knows what we'll find on the other side.
What in the world?
This being Renin territory, I was prepared for a lot of things to...
The very foundations of the city...
When Lenegus changed shape, it...
Maybe when they sent the wedge down...
But they wouldn't move around the places where people...
I would think the citizens themselves didn't have much say in the matter.
Dohalim?
Avakir, I'm glad to see you're well.
So it is you! But why are you here? Shouldn't you be down on Dana participating in the crown?
So you haven't heard what happened on Dan?
Heard what?
Someone you know?
An old friend.
Hey, Dohalim, don't tell me you've...
They're with me. More importantly, what's...
I'm really not sure. The cities... We're all waiting for the Sovereign to tell us what's happening.
Avakir, listen to me. We're looking for the Forbidden Zone.
The Forbidden Zone? What?
Trust me. The less you know, the...
I wish I could help, but what with the changed topography, let alone the...
Very well. It looks like we'll have to find the way that...
Have you seen...
No.
I see. Well...
I can well...
Why did you... You know it can only result in pain.
I've no doubt...
You really are the same as ever. Fine, I understand.
So who's Faria?
Law?
If what Avakir said is true,
They seem to...
We need more...
While we're at...
And don't forget about finding the...
let's leave the talking to Shion.
Good idea.
I shall assist.
You sure?
Being a lord on...
Right. The Danans among us should probably keep up.